This is the video for the linkage peg. This is going to be very similar to the hitch peg, except for it is, well, the linkage peg with different dimensions. So we're going to do a 2D sketch on our XY plane. And unlike before, I'm just going to throw in the lines and then dimension them afterwards. Some students don't like to do it this way, other ones do. It's just preference. There are a lot of different ways to do all of these parts. So our tallest height is right here. So that is 0.325. And our shorter height is right here, which is 0.25. And now what I'm going to do is put in a center line. So I'm going to click on the line that is my center line, click on the center line tool, and now it is actually a center line. And the benefit of that is we can click on our center line, click on the line across from it, and it automatically puts in the diameter. So it's measuring across this even though it's only the radius is drawn. So we have our diameter right here for the bottom, and we have it right in here for those of you that want it much larger. So it is 0.0, don't forget the extra 0, 625. We can hit enter. And I'm going to also zoom in a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Now I'm going to use the arc tool. Personally, I like the center point arc for this part. Some other people might like to use the 3-point arc. Again, preference. So center point arc. Make sure we don't line it up with this dotted line. Don't line it up with the green dot. Make sure you get kind of in the middle of those two. It'll make your life a lot easier and you won't have a problem later. So we're going to click on this green dot at the top, and I'm going to show you how to extend this line because I have pretty bad luck connecting those. I know it looks like it's going to work, but for some reason I don't get it to work. So we could extend and then trim it, but I'm going to show you how to use the actual extend tool. So if you draw something a little too short and realize after the fact you want to extend it, just extend tool and add it in. And now we can trim off all the extra. So we're going to put our dimension in for our surface radius. So again, we have R for radius, S for surface, or if I could do that down here so you can see, R for radius, S for surface, so we have our surface radius. So I'm going to type our number in for that. We have 0.1562. Oh, 2. Enter. And now I can finish my sketch. Revolve, and again, because we have our center line pre-selected, it automatically works. If not, and you just left it as a normal line, this cursor would be red and you just have to click on the line that will be your center line and it'll work just the same. So there is our part. Linkage peg is now all ready to be put onto your train.